Hi guys, welcome to another video on the Bougie Budget UK channel. Today I am going to go through my 2024 plans. And yeah, we're going to go through some happy mail. So I will show you my new savings challenges. I'm not going to put them all into my binders yet because we still need to finish off some 2023 ones, but we can go through them and talk about what the goal is, what the aims are. So also need a calculator. Bring that over. So what I'm going to do is I'll go through the binders, and as I go through the binders, we'll talk about the savings challenges if there is one. So I'll put these to the side for now. And these two. Okay. We are recording. All right. So let's start with sinking funds. So my sinking funds are pretty much, and these are short-term sinking funds, let me say that first. They are pretty much going to stay the same. As most of you know, I start a new job in like a week and a half now. So I'm filming this on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday the 19th. And I start a new job on the 2nd of January. Oh, so in 2 weeks. Jesus. It's coming around quick, but yeah. I will make more money from that job. I get a bonus in January as well. So although I've said sinking funds will pretty much stay the same, the short-term ones, I'm going to increase some of them to be a bit more realistic. So the baby will still get £50 a month. Eating out will still get, I think it's 50 now. Gifts will still get as £100. Home will still get 30. Shopping is going to change. So at the moment, I've been putting £100 a month into shopping, and that can be for clothes, shoes, perfume, I guess, because I kind of sometimes buy that out of Lux. Anything really. If I'm out and I want to buy something, I take it from shopping. Now, in 2024, I don't really buy fast fashion anyway. So I'm not like, I've got a couple of things from Pretty Little Thing, but they're not my go-to. I can't tell you the last time I've shopped on places like Boohoo or gone into Primark for clothes. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's where you want to shop. But for me, I want to invest money in good quality clothes in 2024. So buying less clothes, but really good quality ones. And if that means that I buy a dress that costs a few £100, or a wool coat, like a pure wool coat, and that costs a few £100, I would rather invest in those pieces that cost a bit more, but they'll last me for years to come. Now, if you've been following me, you know, shopping has it's been at zero, or like I will spend the £100 before it gets to me actually even stuffing the money. So from January, I'm going to start putting in £200 a month. Okay, so everything's going to start from my January payday at the back end of January. So when you see that cash stuffing, I'll be putting £200 a month into shopping. So that's the first one. I'm also introducing some new short-term sinking funds. So you may have caught a glimpse of this in my cash stuffings, but I'm going to introduce work lunches. So in my new job, I'll be going in twice a week, maybe 3 times, but I've agreed twice. If I need to, I'll go in 3 times a week. And I'll be honest, I'm not the girl that's gonna be prepping lunch on Sunday for the whole week. Like I could. Yes, it would save me money. Yes, it would make sense. But sometimes I don't want to eat in the office. I don't want to sit in the kitchen. Not that I'm antisocial or anything like that. But sometimes at lunch, I just want to go somewhere by myself, watch The Real Housewives, and eat my lunch in peace. And if you work, I don't know about like other city centres, but like if you work in the city of London, there are loads of options. I love Itsu. Like chicken teriyaki at Itsu is my favourite. And you can spend, or I spend maybe like £12 to £13 in there. Again, 2024 is about me being realistic. And because I will have more money to be more realistic with myself, I don't mind having envelopes like these. I don't mind eating out at lunchtime. Maybe I'll eat out once a week when I'm in the office, and then the other day I'll bring something in. Who knows? But again, I'm being realistic, and I like to have a hot lunch as well. I'm not a don't give me sandwiches and like yeah, don't give me a sandwich and a packet of crisps and tell me it's lunchtime. Like, I like to eat a hot lunch. So work lunches, it's gonna be important, and this one's gonna be variable. So it'll be between £50 to £100 a month that I'll be putting in here. Maybe I won't need all that money. I don't know. I haven't really gone into the office this year, so I can't give like an average of how much I spend. But I want to have that money available so that I'm not dipping into other places. Like I was dipping into fun for work lunches this year, which doesn't make sense because they're not the same thing, right? So I want to have this fund available to myself. Yeah, so when I go in the office, it's not an issue. And then the last short-term sinking fund I'm going to add in is coffee. So in my Monzo pot, I have a coffee pot, like an espresso. I call it the Nespresso pot. And that is for when I buy Nespresso pods from the website. I have a Virtuo Next machine, I want to say. I think that's what it's called. And as far as I'm aware, like you have to get the big flat pods, and they don't sell those in like the supermarket. I haven't even seen them on Amazon, so I have to buy them from Nespresso. So I'm putting money away for coffee already. But again, with me going into work more often, I'm gonna go to Costa in the morning, I'll be honest. Like I go to Costa when I have been in the office, I'll go to Costa. I usually don't have time to make a coffee in a thermos, bring it to work. I could, but again, being realistic, if I don't do that, I want to have money available. So this challenge was kindly gifted to me by Plan Budget Repeat. Well, I think it's on a little break right now. Hopefully you can see this. So she made this for me, but I think she has a similar one on her Etsy shop. And it's called No Coffee, No Worky. So I'll be using this. The total that you can save is £40, but I'll just put money in it, tick off the icons, and yeah, we'll just tick and wipe off as we go along. And coffee will be getting, I think it's going to be similar to work lunches. So when I get my bonus in January, I'll do like a big amount to it. And then as we go on, I'll put smaller amounts in there because I don't need £100 a month for coffee. Although Costa coffee is expensive, but I like it. All right, so those are the short-term sinking funds. What I also have is a new binder. 1 second. Yeah. For long-term sinking funds. So let me zoom in. That's better. Okay. Sorry if the variable sinking funds are a bit, or short-term sinking funds are a bit, there's a wide shot. Hopefully this is better. So I've got this new binder. It's from Amazon. And everything that I show in this video will be linked down below. Please check the links down below before you ask me where something is from, because it takes a long time to link all these things. So I promise you, everything will be linked down below, including this binder. So the envelopes are from Budget with Ira, of course, because they are amazing quality. And yeah, again, in the vein of being more realistic with my budget next year and having a bit more money to play with, I wanted to have some longer term sinking funds that I don't necessarily dip in too often, but I will use, or for things that have come up that I haven't necessarily had a dedicated pot of money for, so I've had to dip into other places this year. I wanted to have money available, so when things do come up in future, I can be like, oh, okay, well, I've been saving for that every month, so it doesn't really matter. So the first one is obviously very important if you are a Beehive member. This is going to be my Beyonce fund. So I'm sure most of you know Beyonce had a huge world tour this year. I went to a couple of the shows and I bought, what did I buy? I didn't buy merch, but obviously I bought the tickets. Did I buy anything else? I don't think so. I think I never bought anything Beyonce related this year. Besides the tickets. I don't think I did. But anyway, I wasn't as prepared as I would like to have been. I was fortunate that I had the money to be able to go to the concert. But going forward, if she were to do any other shows, like there's rumours of her doing a Vegas residency. I don't think it's going to happen, but if it does, or if she does a show abroad, so like for the Renaissance tour, I would have loved to have gone to Houston or LA, but it just wasn't financially viable for me. Like if I had done that, it would be very irresponsible of me. But going forward, if that happens again, I want to be able to be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll go to her birthday show, or I'll go to Houston, or even if it's just to go to London, I can be like, oh yeah, it's nothing. So I want to have a dedicated fund where I'm putting money all the time ready for a merch drop, ticket drop, anything that she does that I want to spend my money on. I want to have that available. The next one is a longer term, much longer term actually, sinking fund. I don't know how long it's going to take me to save up for this trip, but I would like to go to BravoCon. So BravoCon is for Bravo celebrities. So I am a huge Real Housewives fan. Like I watch all of the Real Housewives franchises, like pretty much all of them. I don't really watch the international ones, but all of the American ones, Dubai, love them. And I would love to be able at some point, doesn't need to be in the next few years, but at some point I would love to be able to go to BravoCon, which is usually in New York. This year was in Vegas. All of the housewives were there. Oh, and I watched like Vanderpump Rules as well, so if I got to meet them. So I want to start putting money away for eventually, in even if it's in 5 years, I can be like, okay, I put £50 a month away and I was able to fully fund BravoCon, go to New York, get a holiday. I've been to New York before, but still it'd be nice to go back and have a holiday there and get to go to BravoCon. The tickets are quite expensive. They're like £400. Are they? I want to say about for a good ticket, like a VIP ticket. I'm sure they're about £400. Plus obviously like flights and accommodation. So maybe this will be for my 40th birthday, which is in 9 years, 8.5, 9 years. I think that'll be a good trip. Although it doesn't really happen around my birthday. Maybe it'd be a good gift to myself for my birthday. But yeah, this is like a super long-term sinking fund, but I just want to start putting money away for it because it's something that I want to do. So this will be getting £50 a month, as will the Beyonce fund. F-off fund. So this is for, and this is something like BravoCon and Beyonce fund, total non-essentials, right? But F-off fund I think is an essential. Everybody should have it. It's essentially a pot of money that you have to be able to, if you're in a toxic situation, so like whether it be a toxic job, a toxic relationship, maybe you I don't know, yeah, you just want to leave a situation that is not benefiting you and you just want to F off, basically. So for example, this doesn't apply to me, might apply to you. Say you were living with somebody, you didn't want to live with them anymore, and you needed like a deposit for, let's say you're renting, you needed a deposit for the new place, you don't have it just like that. If you had an F-off fund that you're regularly contributing to, then you could just dip into that and be like, you know what, don't want to live with you anymore. I can afford to move on. And that's why I say I feel like everybody should have it. Because yeah, you never know what situation you're going to find yourself in life. So I'm going to start F-off fund. There's nothing that I want to F off from in my life at the moment, but I want to have that money there because like I said, you will never know what could happen. And again, this will get £50 a month from my salary. Okay, I think, yeah, this is the last one at the moment. I need some more because I've got 2 envelopes with nothing on it, but I'm sure I'll find a use for them. So the last one is for the Bougie Budget UK. So this will be for competitions, if I were to like purchase any equipment, or if what else could I use it for? Say I had an event. I haven't gone to any events associated with this page or this channel, even on my YouTube, oh my God, this channel or my Instagram page. But say if I did, or any expenses that come up to do with the Bougie Budget UK, I want to have a fund where I'm putting money towards that as well. Yeah, because sometimes I've done giveaways and been like, oh, okay, I did a big giveaway when I hit 10k on Instagram, and I did like £100 giveaway, and I just took that money from my gifts pot, my gifts sinking fund, whereas it's not really a gift, is it? It's an expense related to my brand. So I want to have a dedicated pot of money or long-term sinking fund where I'm putting cash away every month towards Bougie Budget stuff. I don't know how much I'm going to put in here a month. I do know, like, it's in my spreadsheet for 2024 where I've got my budget, but I don't know off the top of my head. So maybe there'll be a graphic somewhere telling you. So yes, those are all of my long-term sinking funds for 2024. Now we're going to do the fun part, which is savings challenges, because everybody loves a savings challenge. So binder's going to stay the same, envelopes are going to stay the same, but we have new savings challenges. So this year for Christmas, I saved £600. Next year, the plan is to save, I think it's 900. So let me check this is in shot. It is 900 divided by 12. Yes, 900. Now, 900 seems like a bit of an odd number, but the reason why is because I have this savings challenge from Cash But Cute, which is so gorgeous, and it's gold, metallic. I think she is on a break now, a well-deserved break, because I know everybody's been ordering from her because her challenges are just amazing. But I got this a little while ago, actually. It's just been sitting with my binders waiting for this video. So the reason why I said 900 is because there are 30 icons on this challenge, and there are 12 months in a year, and I needed an amount that divides by 12 and 30 because it sounds silly, but I can't do a challenge, right, and then one of the icons is worth like £32.20 or something. Like, that doesn't work for me, because I'm such a anal type A person. I need everything to make sense, and saving £75 a month even fits in my budget. I did want to save 1,000, but 1,000 divided by 12, because I'm going to be saving every month, it's £83. Doesn't work. Also doesn't work with the 30 icons. So 900 is enough, and it divides by 30. Yes. So each of these icons will be worth £30, which maybe I should write down. What color should we do? I don't want to do red, but I don't want to be boring and do black. This is my little pencil pot. Let's do, should I do this color? Yeah, let's do that color, like a maroon. Is that maroon, or is it, I don't know, this color, whatever color it is, we'll do this. So each icon, what did I say, 30, right? Yeah, I like that. Do I like that? Maybe I don't like that. Maybe it's too thick. I think I have the skinny version as well, actually. Let's use the skinny version. So yeah, this is from Cash But Cute for Christmas 2024, which I will start saving up for from my... Don't really like that either. God. All right, well, ignore that. But this is from for 2024 Christmas. Start saving for it from my January budget. And then I will take out, we'll actually put it now. And the reason why I'm upping it from my Christmas budget from 600 to 900. It's just because prices are rising, even though people will say, oh, they're gonna go down, inflation, interest rates, all that stuff. But yeah, prices are rising. My nephew will be 2.5-ish, about 2.5, so he'll probably have a better idea of what he wants next Christmas, and I won't have as much time to side hustle. So with the new job, I'm not going to be able to, or I don't want to, let me say that. I don't want to be distracted by, oh, I've got a market research call at 12, so I need to take lunch at this time because I might have a meeting, I might have a lunch at work. So I want to make sure that I have a consistent amount that I'm putting in for my budget every month that is accounted for, and I won't be able to earn like Tesco vouchers and things like that, so I need to have more money for food. That's what I was trying to say. So that is going to be the challenge for 2024 Christmas. Holidays. So the last time you saw this, it had cash in it. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to put that cash in the bank. We'll talk more about that in check-in and chit-chat. But if you've been on my Instagram, you know that I have a I have 3 holidays that I want to take next year. One is booked, one will be booked in January, and the other one, I'm still finalizing the details. So in the spring, I am going to go to Bali. That will be a solo holiday for a week. And I've been to Bali before, so I'm comfortable with going for a week. Yeah, because I've seen stuff. But I just want to go again. Bali is a beautiful place. It's really nice for a solo trip as well, because I feel like when I go on holiday, I'm not like meeting up with groups of people. I'm not like, if I'm going solo, and which I haven't done for a while, but I know myself well enough to know I'm not going there to meet up with groups of people. I'm not trying to like make friends all the time and have like, I'm very comfortable spending time by myself. So I feel like in Bali I can do that and still have a good time, good food, beautiful weather. It has everything that I want, and I don't feel like I'm going to be surrounded by where I'm going anyway, lots of couples or lots of groups or lots of families. Not that I have an issue with any of those, because yeah, I could fit into any of those groups in a different circumstance, but for that specific holiday I want to have some me time. And then in the summer, my family and I are gonna go to Portugal. So that is for my mum's birthday. It will be my nephew's first holiday, which I'm really looking forward to. So that's the one that's actually booked and ready to go. And then in the autumn, me and my other half are going to go on holiday. We are hoping, we have agreed to go to Mauritius. We just haven't finalized it. So like, I know the hotel I want to stay in, I know the cost, all of that. I'm just waiting for him to confirm, because let's say he's indecisive. He's indecisive. So yeah, I'm just waiting for him to confirm, but that's where we should hopefully be going in autumn. It could change, we could go earlier and go somewhere else, but I'm going on 3 holidays next year. That's all I know, because if I'm working hard, I'm going to be playing hard. And I didn't go on... This year, we did go on holiday. So we went to Iceland in January, and then we went to Amsterdam in July. Both great. Iceland in particular is amazing. One of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. But next year I want some sun. And Amsterdam is not really my type of place, right? It's basically London. Yes, to me it's just London, right? But it looks a bit different, and you can do things in there that you can't do here. But yeah. But next year I want sun. I want luxury. I want all inclusive. If I can fit in some business class flights, which I would definitely be doing for Bali, because I need to worry about budgeting for myself. Yeah. The holiday to Portugal, like I said, family holiday for my mum. Me and my mum are splitting it. And then the holiday that me and my partner will take, we'll be splitting it. But what I mean is, if I'm going on holiday solo, I don't need to convince anybody else that a business class flight is worth it, or like up your budget for it. I just need to worry about making sure that it works for me. So that's what I'm going to do. So with that, that means that I have budgeted £10,000 next year for travel, for holidays. And to help me with that, I'm going to use this savings challenge. Oh, why did I say it like that? This savings challenge, which is from Budget Glow. I have to keep on getting up to make sure that you can see it. So it's this one. And like I said, I'm going to do 10 grand, although 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't work, does it? And I did work out how much this needed to be. Was it 1080? Yes, I know what it was. So it was 335. Oh, said that weird. 335 times 30. 1050. Okay. So if I could open this. So we're gonna say 1050. But 10,000 sounds better, doesn't it? And the gold. I might go back and neaten these up. Just writing them for the video. But that is the goal. 1050. Sounds like a lot. Okay. To be honest, like, I won't apologize for it. I won't explain it. I like to, well, I will explain it a little bit, but like, I like to go on holiday a certain way. I'm not going on holiday for me. Like, I'm not a hostel girly. I'm not a, yeah, I like all inclusive. I like, if the room comes with a pool, like we're going to Portugal. It's a beautiful villa that we booked. And yeah, I want to experience a business class flight. So I'm going to. And I can do it with cash. I do need to do this again because that was horrible. But yeah, I can do it with cash. And so I'm going to. So let me colour in, because we have actually saved. So in here already, this all counts towards this goal, because this is why I've been adding so much side hustle money as well. So I've got, what is that? I've got 1,000 in the bank, or going into the bank, and then 50, 1, 10. So 11, 10. So 3, 3, 5, add 3, 3, 5, add another 3, 3, 5. So we can do 3. Should I just colour in the, I'll tell you what, I'll just outline them. There you go. Maybe that looks weird. You'll tell me. Tell me in the comments if it looks weird. Okay, so that's holidays. That's the holiday goal. It is a lot of money. It is what it is. That's what I want to do. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So that is holidays. And then we are moving on to house deposit. Now I'm keeping this in here for now. So I worked 2 weeks in December, and then I have been off now, and I'll continue to be off until the beginning of January. So I got just over half of my December income, which means I am not going to be doing all of my savings challenges in my next cash stuffing, and then we will resume in January. Fortunately, in January, for my new job, not only do I get an increase in my salary, but I get a bonus as well. So with that, I've calculated that I have enough money to finish all of my 2023 challenges, and we will also be able to start all of my 2024 challenges as well. So we're keeping this challenge in there for now. We'll add the £700 at the end of January. And then also in January, we will start a new challenge, which is my House Fun Challenge from the Queen Bee Makes. Isn't this so pretty? Like the graduation of colours. So this year, the goal is 5,000. In 2024, the goal is 10,000. So if I put 10k, and there are 100 houses here, aren't there? 1, 2, 3. I think 1, 2. Yeah, there are 100 houses. So each one's 100, because I know maths. 100 houses, 10k per house. Again, I will keep this one to the side. And then we will do this one in 2024 at the end of January. So what I'm going to do is, because I have a lifetime ISA, each tax year you can put 4k into a lifetime ISA. And once I've reached that 4k, because if I'm doing 10, obviously it's more than 4, I will put the money into a high interest savings account. So to reach this goal, I'm going to add £835 a month. I think that's correct. And 12. Yeah, I'm just going to round it up. We'll do 835 a month. And you won't see me cash stuff that money in my monthly cash stuffings. I'm going to put it directly into the bank, because I put every £1,000 into the bank anyway. So rather than every other month having to do that, I'd rather just put it straight into the bank, and I'll just do like a little pop-up, so you'll see that addition. So that is that one. And then Luxe. So for Luxe, we have another Queen Bee Makes challenge, which is this 2001. And I'm going to add, so 2000 is the aim for the year. Oh, I don't like that number. Oh. So I'm going to add 170 a month to this, just round it up, which I have budgeted for. I'm going to put this in now. I'm not going to colour it in. We'll just count. I think there's 130 in here, or 120. Let's see. 51, 20, 30. Yeah, it's 130 in here, so we'll just count that as a bonus. But from January, I'm going to add in £170 a month into here and use this challenge. And some of that might go on clothes as well, because there's some items of clothing that I've seen that I want that are more than probably what I would take from my shopping budget. So we might put that towards clothing, because yeah, if I'm buying like a dress that costs £500, it probably makes more sense for it. That is a luxe item to me, so it will probably come from here. But yeah, so that's that. Oh, I can take this one out. And then we have birthday's going to stay the same, because my birthday's in May, but we have some new challenges and new envelopes. So first up, another envelope from Budget with Ira, and that is for tech. So in my last video, I talked about getting a new phone and my plan to pay off that phone by July. And then there might be other things that I want as well. Haven't thought about it yet. There might be other things that I want. But I got this challenge from Abundant Budgets. So hopefully you can see. And of course, it's pink, because I love pink. So I didn't think about this one because I hadn't accounted for the phone, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 20. I am doing 800, 700. Okay, let's do that. So we'll say each one's worth 35. Am I doing 700? Yeah, because I start in January, don't I? Yeah. So from January to July, I'm going to put £100 a month away to do a settlement payment on my phone at the end of July. So that is that. And I've got 2 more, because this video is quite long actually. I have been talking. Okay. Next one, emergency fund. I'm putting these at the back because, again, my type A personality needs all of the envelopes to be matching. So I have this challenge from That Budget Luxe and this matching envelope. So my goal next year for emergency fund is 3,600. So I'm going to use this envelope and challenge. Oh, let me open it again. Click to do that. And what I probably do, because I don't buy a lot of challenges, and I only buy challenges for specific goals. So hopefully, if That Budget Luxe doesn't bring out anything else that I'm like, oh, I want that one instead in 2025, I'll just keep on using this. My overall emergency fund goal is, let's work it out. It's about 3,200 times 6. Let's say 19,000. So yeah, I've got, what have I got? I think I've got 32 already. Although we'll talk about that in my December cash stuffing. But I've got 32 already. And I'm going to add 36 this year, 2024, I mean. So I'll use this challenge and we'll just keep on going with it. But I thought that was cute, having matching envelope and savings challenge. Okay, so I've been going on. So let's do the last one. This one I've had for ages and just haven't shown it. So this is a Disney sinking fund. No, Disney savings challenge. And this is for me. It's also from That Budget Luxe as well. So this is for me to take my nephew to Disneyland Paris in 2027. And also, I ordered this because I just thought it was so pretty. I didn't need it. It doesn't have a challenge or anything on it, but I just thought so pretty. Yeah, so I'm going to take my nephew to Disneyland Paris in 2027 when he turns 5. So that will be my 5th birthday present to him. I want to start saving up for it now because Disneyland Paris Disney is expensive. And I want to do everything, right? All the add-ons, whatever the best, I don't even know, I haven't even looked into it that much, but I want to stay at the best hotel they have. If he says, auntie, I want to buy that, go and get it. So I'm going to start saving up for it now. I am going to put £1,000 in here in 2024 and then each subsequent year up to 2027. So I think I'm doing £85 a month. Yeah, everything is just going to be a little bit over because it needs to divide by 12 for it to make sense to me. That's how I like my budget to be. I like it to be the same. But yeah, I'm going to put 1,020, but we'll just say 1,000 into here in 2024 to go towards our trip in a few years. So that is it. That is everything. I'm sorry this video is quite long, but I wanted to show you guys what I have planned for 2024. I know some things are a lot of money, but like I said, it's what I want to do, and I've worked out it's what I can afford to do. I'm not working to I don't want to go into this new job and squander my money. So I could just be like, oh, I'm just going to buy a new bag every month. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put a lot of that additional money that I'm going to get into my savings. And yeah, hopefully this time next year we'll be like, oh, look at all the money that I saved. Can I even close this now? Close. There we go. There we go. So thank you for joining me. This is coming out on Wednesday evening. I do have another video going up at the end of the week. But if you only watch this one, I hope you have an amazing week, a great weekend. If you celebrate Christmas, I hope you have the best Christmas, you and your family. And I will see you later on for more of the same. Bye.